A commercial insurance company is considering a contract with a client that promises a profit of $40,000 with a probability of 0.6 or a loss of $6,000 with a probability of 0.4. What is the expected profit? So whenever we're looking for some kind of expected value, or in this case, expected profit, which is like the average amount we'll make on over many one of these contracts, we need to think about what are those values that we could get and what are their probabilities. So it always helps to draw out our probability distribution table, which again, what is a distribution? Is all the values and how often we see it, the probability. And so we see there are two things that might happen. Is either one, we make $40,000, so that's one possible value that we might see, or we have a loss of $6,000. So make sure we show this loss as a negative because we're losing money. It's a negative profit. Now putting these probabilities in, we see that it tells us that 40,000 has a probability of 0.6 and 6,000 has a probability of 0.4. Once we're here, there's two ways we can handle this. It's only two values, so it might be pretty easy just to set up the equation or just using the formula, which if you recall is just every value times its probability. Then we add it all together. So in this case, we can find the expected value of our profit X is 40,000 times its probability, which is 0.6. And then we add this to the next one, which is negative 6,000 times its probability of 0.4. If we just punch this into a calculator, we get an average or an expected value of 21,600, which is our answer D. Now that's one way we could find the expected value. The other way, of course, is just using our calculator, such as a TIA calculator or, of course, Statcrunch. So let me just show the Statcrunch method very quickly. If we have it open right here, we start off by typing in the values. You can make labels if you want, so X and probability of X. And we see again 40,000 was the first value that we could see, or a negative 6,000. Then we had a 0.6 here and a 0.4. So you'll notice again that all I did, zoom in a little bit, all I did was I copied the table that we had here. And the method we find this in is calculators. Zoom out a little bit. It's under Stat, Calculators Custom. So the very bottom. Our values, again, are all the X values, and the weights are what we have as the probabilities, and compute. And we see we get the same mean right here, 21,600. So that's another method you could have used to find this expected value.